Mr. Ashby, yield.
Representative Ashby.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to confirm that the conversation I had, now we can understand that in public ed, in terms of GR spending over the next biennium in this budget, the state will spend $1.1 billion less.
That is correct. And I want to clarify for the members, because that question did come up earlier, and I have the information in front of me. There is a $1.1 billion decrease in GR for FSP, Foundation School Program, pub ed spending, largely because of a $1.4 billion increase in federal and other funds.
Is that what, and that's what I was going to ask. My next question was, the $1.4 billion, that is all federal funds?
It's not all federal funds. Okay. My understanding, Representative Dutton, in looking at a description here, which is one sentence, so I don't have a lot, it's partly federal funds and partly partly part of the property tax relief fund.
And as I have calculated, I think that amounts to the reduction amounts to about a $200 and something decrease per student in GR spending.
I don't have the per pupil, what that $1.1 billion decrease would be equivalent to per student.
Yeah, but it's about about 5 million students in Texas, 5.3, I think, million students. And so that's, I was just doing the math in my head. It's about
I was an ag major, so I'll have to pull a feed tech out and do some math on it.
All right.
But what I would point also is that the state funding in this represents a net increase of $273.6 million in program funding for the FSP, even considering
considering the decrease.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that decrease, does that contemplate an increase in the amount that local taxpayers would end up putting into public ed?
My assumption would be yes.
Okay. And would that also result in more, and I may have asked this, more districts than being placed into Chapter 41 status?
Right. As we talked about the last time we were here, yes, there are additional school districts that will be rolling into the into the recapture program.
Recapture.
I don't know how many standing here. You as a member of the Pub Ed Committee may actually know that number, but I know it's there's a few.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Ashby.
You're welcome.